Morning, everybody. Hope you're all well. Been a while. Been a couple of days actually since I've been on. So here I am. All right. Ankle Festa's on. So just thought I'd come pop in and just say hello to people. Really, I am spoken. I haven't come on for the last couple of days. So thought I'd touch base. Thursday morning, sun is trying to break through. We have a lot of dark cloud out there today, don't we? So today I thought I'd just come on and share. Over the last 3 days, 4 days, or last 3 days, I've been actually teaching, and enjoyed it. And yes, a couple of days ago, I was teaching mental health and stress. We talk about stress in life, and stress is massive creator of mental health, and everybody suffers stress. All right, so potentially we could say everybody suffers from mental health because that's what stress is. Okay, it's created by our thoughts, which create our feelings and emotions, and our emotions are just warning signs on our body. But the biggest thing which become really a wake up for me was I work in the training sector for construction. And the veterans community, we've had major issues with suicidal people actually committing suicide and taking their own life because stresses have become too much. And during the course, we do a toolbox talk. And a couple of weeks ago, I had a young gentleman on the course, and he went and done a toolbox talk on mental health because I'm passionate about mental health. So I shared my story, and he went away and done a toolbox talk on mental health. And he used some figures in the toolbox talk, which created me to. I asked him where he got them from, and he said he got them off a website. He didn't tell me what website. So by the time the course finished, I had to go away and do my research, and it's took me a couple of weeks to get my research and do a bit of fact checking, because we have fact checks today, don't we? So I found the website. I reached out to the website, and it's an amazing organization called the Lighthouse Club, and they're actually put in place to help people within the construction industry, especially those suffering in mental health. And the reason I've done this video today was because the construction industry in the UK have an estimated 2 people a day take their own lives. Okay, and that figure was quite shocking for me. So I reached out, and they told me where they got their figures from, and they got them from the National Statistics for Office for the UK, and the figures are pre-COVID. All right, so that's unbelievable. So I thought I'd come on today and just share with people the contact number for Lighthouse Club if you're struggling. And I've been there myself, okay? I've contemplated it many times. And I couldn't do it myself. So in November 2019, I tried to get the police to shoot me, okay? And told the police I was in Putney High Street with a pistol. And they tasered me. I ripped the tasers out, and they went again, and they shot me with tasers again. That night they tried to section me under mental health, but they couldn't, because I'm quite strong in the mental health area. I know quite a lot. All right, so I talked to the psychologist, talked to the social worker. They shook my hand and said, "Oh, there's no way we're going to commit him." So but it took me another 3-4 months to sort myself out, and I had to meet the psychologist who really opened me up and changed me and showed me the way the mind works, and how our thoughts and our feelings and our emotions can actually overwhelm us. All right, how we use resentment, and everybody has a little bit of resentment in them, and resentment is where somebody's done something wrong to you in the past, and you owed a grudge. where you want to see them suffer. You want to see them hurt. However, the only person you're hurting is yourself. So I learned that, and I had to do it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quickly show you this website. All right, so you can see what I've just shared is it's unbelievable, and the figures I couldn't believe it myself. All right, so you can see it goes crossing the bar there, and every year over 2.4 million working days lost through injury, illness in our industry. Every single day, working day in the UK, 2 construction workers take their own lives. All right, so and stress and depression or anxiety accounts for a fifth of all work-related illnesses. So and it is unbelievable. And here's the number up the top there. It's construction industry outline. All right, if you work in the construction industry, and don't forget, construction industry covers a vast amount. It could be maintenance, you could be a plumber, you could be an M&E contractor. All right, if you're looking for help, please reach out to them. Okay, and they are there. If you're an if you're a veteran, okay, you can get help from people. There's many organizations out there offering help. Okay, the charity I went to was Veterans Aid, and Veterans Aid were amazing. They done what they say they're going to do, and I'm going to put Veterans Aid up, all right, because I don't think they get not enough people know about them out there, all right. And Veterans Aid is, here they are, look, all right, and they helped me out. They helped me out massively. So if you are struggling, all right, the free phone numbers there, 0800 012 6867, or they've got a landline, 0207 828 2468. And they actually help veterans in crisis, all right. So if you're finding yourself a bit lost and you need to talk, reach out, all right. Reach out to friends and family. We've also got various other organisations being set up within the veterans community to help people. I know Coops, who's just posted, is part of that. So, start sharing, start caring. We'll start looking after one another. All right. The biggest problem we've got is when we're in that dark place, when we feel the world's against us, when we feel that we've got nowhere to go, all right, and we can't talk because we feel ashamed. We feel we're telling ourselves we're not worthy. We're going to be a burden on people. All right, it's all lies. Only when you actually talk and you tell people where you actually are, will you have a light bulb moment and realize that other people are suffering just like yourself, but they're holding it in as well, and they're not talking. Men especially are terrible for sharing their emotions, sharing where they are in life, all right? Because we have these expectations, and we have expectations of ourselves, but then we actually start thinking of expectations people allow upon us, and that's the reason we don't share, because we don't like criticism. But criticism, let it go, all right? Criticism can't hurt you. Words can't hurt you, all right? What you do to yourself can hurt you. And it can hurt the other ones, everybody around you, can hurt your loved ones, all right? And don't ever tell me I love talking to people and people say, oh, I got no feelings, got no emotions. I don't have any emotions. That's bullshit. Everybody's got emotions, everybody's got feelings, and everybody has thoughts for people to turn around. I've sat down with many people and they say, I don't have thoughts, I don't have them feelings, I don't have them emotions. If you didn't have them, you wouldn't be living, you wouldn't be where you are. You wouldn't have them stresses in life, and stresses in life, they come and go as part of life, all right? You've got to feel anxiety to grow. If you feel comfort, you're not growing. And I can guarantee if you're feeling comfortable, sitting around, but you're beating yourself up, all right? if you're feeling comfort, you're actually beating yourself up, usually sitting around, and I wish, or I should have, I have to, I will, I can. And when we use words such as I can, I will, I have to, we line ourselves up to beat ourselves up and judge ourselves. Just say, I choose. I choose to go for a run today. I choose to go for a walk. I choose to have a bar of chocolate. The words we use as well can be strong, all right? But look, I couldn't read and write. I still have problems with my grammar today. As many know, I come across my stepfather's Reader's Wives magazine, and that's how I learned to read. All right, so it's not hard. You need to learn about the mind, and only when you learn about the mind. And I've done a lot of reading. Reading is growing. Reading is learning, and I continue to learn today. I continue to read to actually put the knowledge into my mind and see what others do. There was so many people out there. There's a lot of people in therapy. There's a lot of people in psychology and counselling who have got their own issues going on, and they actually went into the actual industry to try and fix themselves. Unfortunately, a lot of them didn't fix themselves. They've still got their own issues going on, and they're helping other people, but they still haven't got the bottom of their own issues. All right, so definitely, if you've got any issues, you've got any life stresses, all right, one thing I've learned in life is we have stresses, they come and go. Okay, they do go. So think back to the last time when you felt overwhelmed. Could have been a relationship breakup, it could have been a financial worry, and you probably got through it, scraped through it. And if you've got another financial worry today, then you'll scrape through that. All right, life gets easier when you start learning about the mind, how it works. All right, so please reach out, talk, share. I know how hard it is. I was homeless in 2016 to 2018, living in an homeless hostel. My marriage broke up in 2004. I ran away from my problems. I went to the hostile environments. I done things I'm not proud of. That's my past. I can't change my past. I can only change my future. I can only apologize to those who I hurt in my past. And if they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, then I'm not going to hold on to it. Okay? So that's where I am. I'm now living life. So that I'm living life for me. All right? And you can do it too. You just need to strip down the shame. Just need to get rid of that word shame, pride. Get rid of it. All right? I've got more pride and more shame. I've got more pride today than I ever have. I love myself. I know who I am. I ran away because I didn't know who I was. I didn't have a relationship with myself. All right? So please reach out. And if you're lost, life struggles, reach out. All right? You're no different to where I was. You're no different to me. You're a beautiful individual inside. All right? I love you all. That's all I wanted to share today. And I've rabbited on there, haven't I? So I'm going to go now. And got a day of lessons today, and yeah, looking good. All right. Love you all. Have a great day.